Watch me get a bucket and one with the foul. Kuzma hit the 3, fans going wild. Capital One jumping when you look into the crowd. You trying ball like the Wizards, I'ma show you how. Ball like the Wizards, come watch us hoop. All you hear is swish when we shoot. Ball like the Wizards, come watch us hoop. All you hear is swish when we shoot. All you hear is swish when we shoot. All we trying to do is get the W when we hoop.
What is up, Wiz Nation, Wizards fans? How's it going? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Cam Mingo, and welcome to Season 7 of Wiz Nation. Yes, 7 seasons going strong, talking Wizards hoops. Yes, I didn't think we make it to 7 years, but here we are now. But we got a lot to talk about on this show. It's the preview show of the Wizards 2024-25 season. We got, let's see what we got on tap. First, we're going to recap the all-season, preview the Wizards team, my predictions, and fans' bold predictions, and my favorite part of the show, the top 10 teams from the East and the West. But first things first, let's recap the offseason. Now, last year, we're coming off of a 15-win season, which was the worst in the franchise, and my worst year as a Wizard for this is my 24th season as a Wizards fan. Yes, 24 years. I was 10 years old by the time I was a Wizards fan. So 24 years, that's the Kobe year. So yeah, so we had a 50-win season, worst in the franchise. And then we came to the draft lottery, which we landed the number 2 overall pick. I want to be number 1, but at least we got 2. And then before the draft, we kept Brian Keefe as now our head coach. Was in last year, and now he's the head man. And then before the draft, made a bold move and traded Denny Avdija to the Portland Trailblazers. And then night draft, we took Alex Sarr with the number 2 overall pick. And our next pick in the first round was part of the day trade. We took guard Bob Carrington with the 14th overall pick. And it was, I think it was the 26th pick in the draft. And he moved down to 24, I believe. I can't remember. We took forward Keyshawn George. Yes. And then we made only 2 moves in the offseason. We signed center Jonas Valanciunas and forward and guard. He mostly a guard. Saddiq Bey, who is right now injured at the moment, tore ACL late last year. So he'll be back around January or so. But that is, to me, that's the awesome for y'all. And now let's get to I got some burning questions for this team. I'm gonna put up here right now on my phone here. Here I got 4 burning questions. Burning question number 1: who's getting traded next? There are a lot of rumors that we might make another bold move. We saw what we did with Denny out there. Could Kuz be next? Could Jonas be on the move? So there's a lot of we have some tradable guys, but we will see. Number 2, Jordan Poole, year number 2. How will he do in year 2 with the Wizards? Because last year he had a rocky start because he was with a new team, you know what I'm saying? But then he flourished in the second part of the season once Brian Keefe took over. So looking forward to see how Poole does in year 2. It's kind of remind me of, if he does explode, it remind me of what my boy Gilbert did when he came to Wizard. Became a new team, we struggled, and then second year, turned around, became an all-star, made the playoffs. And now number 3, will Alex Sarr get over his summer league hump? Because summer league, he did have a terrible summer league. I'll admit that. But during summer, he did work out with Jordan Poole and others. I kept saying this. Once he had those veterans around him, like Poole and Kuzma and others on the team, it will make life easy for him. Because when in summer league, it's basically our 2 rookies and him, just by himself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, once you have Poole and Kuz, the other veterans, life will be easier for him. And 4, who's the starting 5? There's a lot of 5, but I'm going to get to that right now. Our starting 5. I said this, my projected lineup, I wanted Kispert be the starting shooting guard, but I think the shooting guard is going to belong to Bilal Coulibaly. He's going to start that shooting guard, even though he's not a shooting guard. He's basically a small forward. He's a 6'8" small forward. So he got Poole. I'm going to change my mind. I got Poole, Coulibaly, Kuz, Sarr, and Jonas. Now for the second unit, because here we heard Brogdon he's injured, so basically Bob Carrington gonna take over the backup point guard role. You got Kispert at the backup shooting guard, and I think what's his name gonna play a little more he's gonna play more small forward now. Now that Brogdon's out, Keyshawn Jordan can play a small forward role, and we got big man Marvin Bagley. So basically, we have a 9-man rotation. It could be 10 coming soon once Brogdon comes back. So that's our 9-man rotation or 10 rotation. I want Richaun Holmes to play power forward, but I don't think he's gonna be playing. He's basically the third string center here. And the guys who are gonna be on the like the garbage time when the game's out of reach, this is gonna be Jared Butler, Anthony Gill, Johnny Davis, and many others who be making a team. And there are some players I have this feeling, even though Johnny this is what his third year on the Wizards, I think he might get cut. I know I've been saying here's Johnny for the last couple of years, but I think before the season starts, he's likely the odd man out. And of course, you got Saddiq Bey. He's gonna be our garbage time player, but he could crack the rotation to see how he is during ACL recovery. Because he could be our Corey Kispert replacement, because we got to before the year start, we got to for these years until we give Kispert an extension. If we don't give him an extension, then Saddiq Bey gonna be the two guard pace possibly next year, because we did sign cheap time for 2-3 years so. So if Kispert walks, then Saddiq Bey is gonna be time shine, because he's not a bad player. Didn't drop 50 in a game one night, because he's not that bad. I know he played for Detroit and Atlanta. He bounced around today, but he's not a bad player. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to see what has been, man. I'm gonna talk about the players real quick. Jordan Poole, I already mentioned about Jordan Poole, but the one player that needs to step up in order of the Wiz to do something is Bilal Coulibaly. He is the key, because I heard he grew an inch or so, because grew 2 inches, and he's 6'9" now, and he's 6'7" without shoe, and he gained like 10 pounds the offseason. And shout out to Bilal Coulibaly, man. Congrats on your silver medal in the Olympics. I'm so proud of you. And Wiz fans, I said this when we got the gold game. Shout out for Coulibaly because the Wizards or my country in USA. And I said, you know what? Much love, Coulibaly. I gotta go for my country. But I'm proud of Coulibaly, man. Congrats on your silver medal. Cause I think in the future, you're going to win gold soon. In the future, him and Wembanyama and Alex Sarr too. He's gonna be on the team soon in a few years in the Olympics. Now I want to talk about. I already mentioned Sarr. I want to talk about Bob Carrington. I've been hearing good reviews about Bob Carrington, man. Very good reviews in training camp. He's gonna be the X factor on the team. He's gonna flip the switch in that second unit. He kind of reminds me of a young Tyrese Maxey came in the league, because he's gonna learn and grow, and to each game he's gonna get better and better. He's gonna have some moments and some bad moments because he is a rookie. But I'm looking forward to see how he does in this season. And Jonas Valanciunas, it's possible he might get rebounded somewhere else, because he's gonna mentor to Alex Sarr, and he's gonna teach how to rebound, pick and roll, whatever. And we need that in Young. We need a pick and roll guy. We haven't had that since Washington Gortals on the team. So we'll see how he does and come on. If we are succeeding with him, then we might keep him. But and my gut feeling, I don't think we're gonna keep Jonas. Not this season, but long term. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. But there's a lot of questions on this thing. But I don't think we're gonna succeed this year because this is a very deep jacket. But if we want to win, I'm happy. But if we want to tank, then I'm okay because we know we're trying to build our team for the future. So let's take a quick break. We're gonna talk about my bold predictions and the fans' bold predictions. So stay tuned.
Kuzma! Oh my! Kuzma downhill with a body, and then he falls down, and then it was a whistle.
And we're back, folks. And now it's time for bold predictions. Let's start with my bold predictions and then the fans. All right, my bold, I said Jordan Poole will record a 50-point game this season. I believe his career high in scoring is 50, not 50, I think it's 43, 44, and play for the Warriors. And with his second year in the Wizards, and now that Keith the coach, I think he's capable of getting a 50-point ball game. He's that type of player who can turn up a notch. And now, bold number 2, if we're in the playoff or play-in mix, I think Jordan Poole can make the All-Star team. Yes, I truly believe that. Because remember, the All-Star game is in Golden State. And where he played for before, the Wizards? Golden State. So he should have that on his mind. Hopefully, Poole can make it. We'll see. Number 3, Alex Sarr will record at least 15 double-doubles. I want to say 20 or 30. That's too high for a rookie. But 15 sounds a bit fair. Because he's capable of getting you not a double, but close to it. But he'll get better during the course of the season. And number 4, the Wizards will be going to Vegas for this NCAA tournament we're going to. We're going to Vegas because you see our group: Boston, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Chicago. I think if we win at least 2, but 3 is the key. If you win 3, you're going to the knockaround. I think Boston they probably don't care. We're trying to defend the championship. But I think the one thing that we got to worry about in the tournament is Cleveland because I think that they're going to really care more than anybody else in our group. But if we can get to Vegas, that will be something. That will be probably the most successful thing we done this season. And now for the fans' bold prediction. I'm gonna pull up right here. Let's see here. All right, here it is. At Fanman said, I really think Bilal and Bub are going to show their all-star potential. Now, I think Bilal going to show more potential than Bub because Bub's a rookie. But I think Bilal has the most shot having an all-star potential because his offense game got a little better. His defense is elite. So if his offense game can go and defense is good, he's gonna be something this year. Now, someone DM me. I can't pronounce it. It's at Nataliz Razumsur. I can't pronounce it. I'm not good at pronouncing it. She had 2 bold predictions. She said Bub is gonna make a stronger case for Rookie of the Year to Alex Sarr. That I can definitely see that. You saw Bub in the summer league. How he was balling now. Even his last game in summer league, he put up what 20 and 12, 13 assists. Something in the summer league. He's that type of guy who can flip the switch. And number 2, the Wizards are gonna rack up 6 early wins and 3 2-game winning streaks. They'll win a tournament game. They have no business winning, and that'll be the last win for a few months. So they basically tell me we're gonna win early on, and they go on a terrible losing streak like we did last year. We lost like 17, 18 in a row. So we'll see. And now for the fam, I'm doing all of them. This is the best one is for fans. One said, Monty Riley said, we're going to surprise a lot of people. We have a lot of talent and representative players to win close to 50 games, playing and playoff team indeed. Now, I'm not going that far. I'm not going for the same 50 wins. I believe in that. I said that for years past, and it always fails. But nice bold prediction there, buddy. Alex Classy said, 46 wins. These young players are ready to shock the world. Now we will see now. Hope I said this. If Wiz fans are winning games and they're not supposed to win, then Wiz fans are gonna be so mad. Like we did 3-4 years ago when we had Russell Westbrook, Russell Tank, and Wiz all of a sudden started winning games and made the playoffs. So one said this. CJ Cheeto said, Bub will start next to Poole and end up winning Rookie of the Year. We will trade JV, Kuz, and Brogdon for the deadline. After we trade JV, Vukovic will finish the year. Stars will be at the beginning of the year, but Poole, Bub, Bilal, Kuz, and JV. Now, if Bub does come the starter at some point in the season, I can see that happen. I can see Bub being starter. If we make some trades and Bub starts turning up a bit, I can see that him being a starter at some point. Now let's see if we got any more. Same thing. I see 18 wins, 24 wins, blah 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 blah. Y'all not that bold. You're trying to be realistic. Give me something juicy. You know what I'm saying? But let's take another short break. After this break, my favorite part of the show, not bowl predictions, my top 10 teams, East and West. Stay tuned.
In that first half.
Another steal. Avdia, bounce pass. Upstairs to Kuz. Great feed by Jordan Poole.
We're back, y'all. And this is it. My favorite part of my preview show. My top 10 teams from the East and the West. I love this part. I know fans gonna be like, huh? And then, okay. And before we start, I want to give a shout out to my good friends. Shout out to my friends, Caitlin and Spencer of the Ill Sports Podcast. I saw y'all predictions back in July, cause got me like, really? And I said, once I do my show, which is now, I'll show you how it's done. I guarantee you, it's gonna be better than y'all. And we're gonna go back to this come January. So let's start with the East first. We're doing 10 through 1, not the teams who are gonna make the play-in and the playoffs. Let's start with number 10, shall we? Number 10, the Hornets. A surprise. Why? Melo Ball is back. I know they got new coach, and you got second year star in Brandon Miller. Because y'all how he did second part season last year, even without Melo Ball. And Ball is healthy. Played close to 80 some games this year, and Brandon rises. They're gonna be solid. And you kept Miles Bridges. They could be a dangerous playing team, but we know how that go. When in a playing team, they always get back right out the gate. So that's number 10. Number 9. This is by default, the Hawks. I'll tell you why. You still got Trae Young, Capella. You drafted a number overall pick in Zachary Rashier, but if things fall off, because I'm expecting the Hawks to have a fallout year this year. If things don't go the way that people think they are, then there's been some trade talks from that team. It could be Trae Young be out. Capella could be out. DeAndre Hunter. So if things go right, they're number 9. But if not, things go south, then they're going to start all over again. But I got them at 9, we'll see. Number 8, the Miami Heat. They're still basically the same team. Still got Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Eric Spoelstra. Still got them. But they're gonna be real competitive. They're like but they can be a threat. If Jimmy's healthy, they are a threat. Cause remember 2 years ago, they were the 8th seed and made it all the way to the NBA Finals. And a couple years ago, in 2001 against shot, and they were a 1 seed and they were a game away from going to the finals. So even record is low, they're still a dangerous team. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 could be surprised. The Cleveland Cavaliers, because they're basically the same team they were last year. I know they got a new coach and all. The bigger staff is gone. You still got the same 5 and Garland, Mitchell, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and brought back Isaac Okoro. The whole crew is here. I could be wrong because even with the injuries last year, they still managed to get a top 4 seed and won a tough playoff against the Magic, which they should almost lost though because they remember down 18 and came all the way back. So at 7, it's Cleveland. I could be wrong, but we're gonna see. Number 6 is a big surprise field. Number 6, a huge surprise. The Milwaukee Bucks. And I'm gonna tell you why. This team is aging. Brook Lopez is getting old. Giannis is getting old. This is Giannis' 12th season in the NBA. Middleton is injured. You still got Dame Lillard. It's about to be his I think his 13th season, I believe. And Doc Rivers still the coach, so they could be a very low seed. This team's fallen off since after they won the championship a couple years ago. Because after the championship, 2022 lost in round 2 because Middleton got hurt. 2 years ago, lost in the first round because Giannis was hurt as a 1 seed. And last loss for Giannis was hurt and lost to the Pacers. So this could be a decline year for the Bucks. And if as long as you have Giannis, you have a chance. That's all I gotta say. But this team is aging. That's all I gotta say. Number 5, the Indiana Pacers. You saw their run last year, made it all the way to conference finals when no one gave him a shot. But people say it's not fair. They played a 2 hospital teams, and the Bucks, Giannis hurt, and Knicks were all banged up. So play what's in front of you. It's all about health. But Pacers, they almost beat Boston, even though they got swept. They hung in with Boston in 3 out of 4 games. They hung in there, and I like what they did. I think they brought in James Wiseman. I like that pickup. And you still got Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Neesmith, and Nembhard. Still got the whole crew. They could. People forget they could have been a top 4 seed last year, but they had some injuries down the way. But if they're healthy, they can easily be a top 3 team in the East Conference. In my opinion, I don't say that's your 6, but they want to go high. I said 5, but the potential it could be 3. Number 4. Here's my surprise from the 4. Orlando Magic. I like what they're doing. I know Paolo Banchero is gonna have a great 3rd year in the NBA, and you brought in KCP. You still got Jalen Suggs. Still got Wendell Carter, Franz Wagner, and still got the coach. And his name is Mosley. I can't remember. I think it's Mosley, something like that. But this Magic team is ready to take that next step. I think they haven't won a series since 2010. Damn, 2010. I was a senior in high school when I won a series. Dwight Howard days. Been a long time, but it's time for them to take it to a whole new level because they were on the rise. They should have beaten Cleveland last year in the playoff when they choked Game 7 away. Matter of fact, they choked 2 games. They choked Game 5 and 7 in Cleveland. They had a chance to beat the Cavaliers. But Magic, I got them at 4. Number 3, the Knicks. And here's why. I know you got Cat, and you still got Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby in the crew. But here's my problem. Y'all lack a little bit of depth because y'all gonna start from the home and plus Josh Hart, who's supposed to be y'all 6th man. But Mitch Robinson is injured. If y'all can get a backup big man, because losing Hartenstein is gonna hurt y'all. And losing Robinson until January hurt y'all even more. Y'all gonna be a small team for the first 3-4 months of the season until y'all make a trade. So I got y'all at 3. Y'all still good. Tom Thibodeau's still doing things in New York, turn things around. But if y'all can get a big, y'all can do something. Another big, I'm saying. Number 2, Philly, the Sixers. I like this. You got PG. You still got Maxey, Joel Embiid. But if this team is healthy, Joel Embiid got to stay healthy. They can make a run championship. But to me, they got 2 more shots at this. If they don't win this year, and not win, but get to the conference final. Y'all have all these shots to get to the conference finals. If y'all don't get there this year and next year, it's time to blow that team up. I think Embiid's gonna be gone, and Matt's gonna have the keys to that team. So I got them at 2. Last year, they're supposed to be like 2 last year. They fell down to number 7. But I got y'all too. And number one by default, I ain't got to say much. It's the Celtics. They're the same team. They're the champs. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Tatum, Brown, Porzingis is out to January. Al Horford, the whole team is back. So they're ready to defend their title now. That's it, my East teams. Back after this break, we'll do the West. Stay tuned.
Missed. Daniel Gafford with a good box out.
There you go. See how you had him underneath?
Oh, Poole in his bag. If he makes it, the crowd is going to stand up. Woo! What a move by Jordan Poole.
Put him in spin cycle high.
We are back again, y'all. We are back. These are the East, and now time for West. Before I get to West, can I tell you one more shout out, please? Shout out to my homie Wale from the Urban Sports Scene. I got a spoil for you. Your Lakers, I don't got making the playoffs, buddy. Not even playing either. Sorry, buddy, but you're my bro, bud. No Lakers this year. I had them high all the years, but not this year, bro. Not this year. Let's get started. Let's go number 10. Number 10. Here's a surprise. The Houston Rockets. Now I'm gonna tell you why. The Rockets. You saw last year, they almost made the play last year. It was between them and Golden State. But since Rockets had some injuries late down the year, they missed out. But I think this year, they can make some noise. I like the pickup in Reed Shepherd, who they drafted. But they're still the same team with Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Oscar Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr., and head coach Ime Udoka. They got what it takes to shock a lot of people this year because they were so close to meeting playing game. Number nine is a little surprise here. I got the Warriors. Now the Warriors roster is not great as they are, but excuse me, I have a hunch feeling that they're gonna make some crazy move that's gonna put them back up to in that playing spot because Steph is still Steph. I know Clay's gone. You added Buddy Hughes. They got John Kuminga and Draymond Green in the crew. Steve Kerr still the coach, but you cannot doubt. You not question Steve Kerr, man. Every time you question, man, because ever since K left, every time that he lost the team now, but he's still a great head coach. So you can't doubt Steve Kerr. Number 8, the Pelicans. Now here's why. But even though they are a very small team, you lost Valanciunas to Washington. They're a very small team, but they're still a dangerous team in open floor. You added Jonathan Murray in the trade. You still got Zion. Is Ingram? Here's the question: is Ingram gonna get traded? That's the big question. If Ingram gets traded and some, I don't know what's gonna happen, but Ingram's if the Pels, have a pretty much down year, which put them in 8 seed, wherever. I got them at 8 or 7, wherever. Then there's some teams that want Ingram and some in return. But I like the Murray pickup. Murray is gonna help that team big time because McCollum, he can't play point guard full time. He's more of a shooting guard like it was in Portland. You know what I'm saying? So moving on to number 7, the Grizzlies. Now I penalized them because the G.G. Jackson injury. They got hurt in the summertime, but Ja Morant is back. They got a crew. You got Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, who's back healthy, Desmond Bain back healthy, Jaren Jackson, and rookie Zach Edey is back, but not back. But he you know what I'm saying. But you already know. But this Grizzlies team can really sneak up on the team. But if Ja Morant is healthy the whole year, because people forget they were 2 seed 2 years ago and 3 years ago. They can still be a dangerous team. But I got them 7 because the Jackson injury. That's it. But if they're healthy, they can be a top 4 seed like we seen in years past. Number 6, the Kings. Now last year was very disappointing for them. They missed out on playoff last year after a shocking year before. But adding DeMar DeRozan is gonna help the Kings out. Need a guy in the clutch because Fox can't do it by himself in the clutch. You got Fox, Kevin Huerter, Keegan Murray, and Sabonis, but they still lack center. They got really no center on a team to play with. They gotta add a bit if they want to compete, make a deep playoff run. But they're gonna run up and down, y'all. That's their style. So I got them at 6. Now number 5. Phoenix, the Phoenix Suns. Now here's why. You cannot sleep on Phoenix. I know last year they had a down year because all the injuries were Beal, Booker missing time, Durant, but mostly Bradley Beal. If the big three of Beal, Booker, are healthy, they are a dangerous team. And you got a new coach in Mike Budenholzer. If, like I said, if they're healthy, they can easily be in the top 3. I had them at 1 last year because the offense was literally unstoppable. But I like the moves, getting Monty Morris and Tyus Jones is gonna help 2 point guard because they really lack the point guard. And go on Coach Budenholzer, they can literally make noise and get back in that deep playoff run again. Number 4, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, last year was surprising everybody. They made the finals last year, but the move they made to getting Gafford and PJ Washington, and now you added Klay Thompson in the crew with Kyrie and my favorite player in the NBA, Luka Doncic. They can make another run of finals. Last year was great for them, but I said they're not ready to win yet. But they want to win now. I won't be surprised if the Dallas Mavericks make it back to the finals, and hopefully this time win, because last year was a learning experience. Like Shaq always says, before you can see, must learn how to fail first, and they fail. But it's a learning experience for them making that far. But this year with Klay, but Klay, he don't gotta be the Klay Thompson of old. You know what I'm saying? He just be Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, the Denver Nuggets. Now they did get a little. I won't say a lot worse, but a little bit worse because you did lose KCP. You lost defense and leadership who gave y'all championship a couple years ago. But you did add my boy Russell Westbrook, who's gonna help that second unit out a lot. But since you lost KCP and lost Bruce Brown in back-to-back free agencies, the young guy got to step up and Strouder and Christian Brown. And you still got the core 4 in Murray, Gordon, Michael Porter, and the Joker and Jokic. So they're still a very good team. But to me, Westbrook, this is your last shot, bro, to basically win a championship in your career. I want you to get a ring before you retire. Number 2, maybe a little surprise for y'all, but I got the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to tell you why. I know they are young. They're a very young team, but they can seriously make some noise. You still got SGA in the crew. You added Isaiah Hartenstein and my boy Caruso from Chicago. They can literally, who knows, they can make a run to the NBA Finals. Last year they were young, got that playoff experience out their belt, but this year they want to make it go deep this year. And SGA, I know he got robbed for an MVP last year, but I think this year he's trying to get it this year. But we gonna see. I got my 2, but number 1, the Timberwolves. Now, here's why. I know Cat is gone, but remember, people forget 2 years ago when Cat was hurt, he missed a long period of time. Who exploded? Ant-Man. And don't be shocked if Ant-Man wins MVP this year. And they did improve big time. I know losing Cat, you added Julius Randle and DiVincenzo. You added Dillingham, the point guard in the draft. I like him. He's gonna be the point guard of the future of the team. You still got Mike Conley, James McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, along with Ant-Man. They can really make some noise. But last year they had a surprising last year. No one thought they'd make it to the conference finals. But it's time with the Thunder. Both these 2 young teams, Thunder and the Timberwolves, they're trying to get to the NBA Finals this year. So those are my teams. So what do y'all think, y'all? My team from the East and West. So we're going to take one more break. We'll give some thought of what to expect from this show this season. So stay tuned.
Hayward, who misses. Another leak out for Washington. Number 1 pace. Behind the back, Denny to Jordan Poole. Showtime in D.C.
Wow, Denny putting on a show. Looked like Magic Johnson on that play, didn't he? I didn't know he had that behind the back passing.
And we're back for one last time before we end the show. Now this season, hopefully we do more than 6 shows. I barely didn't show. shows last year because it was a down year for us, and I decided to quit. But back for another year. Now, if you're new to this, here's what you're gonna see. Because we do shows after every game each week, after every Sunday, because usually Monday's a new week. After we'll recap every Wizards game on Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on what next game is. You know, some days where I can take a break because you know I'm always a busy man. But during the show, you'll see after I do a recap game, you'll see like other stuff I do, like recap around the league, and there's many more come, and you'll see more. And you'll see some. I might bring some semis back that I did in years past. And during the show, you know me, I attend Wizards games, and when we get a win, you'll see me do the little dub. Yeah, you'll see that me and many more. You know what I'm saying? But can't wait for another season of Wizards basketball. 24 years as a fan, long time. But I believe that's about it. Cause you and some fans new to this, you'll see how my show works. But if you're a fan of the show, then y'all know what it is. So that is it, y'all. That is it. Can't wait for the 2024-2025 NBA season. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter @KMingo. Same Instagram. Wiz page. Twitter @Wiz_Nation. Instagram @Wiz. Thank y'all.